So I have to say this is very cool. do you mind if I do this with it? I'm Garrett Oliver. I'm brewmaster of Brooklyn Brewery. This is my hat, known as the Crown Prince, and together we rule over this place. It's kind of funny because after all these years, you still feel like the snot-nosed kid, the insurgent, and in a certain way, as craft brewers, all of us still are. Well, Steve Hindy and Tom Potter started the company. Steve and I knew each other when we were both home brewers back in the late 80s and early 90s. By the time I came on in 94, I think Brooklyn Lager had started to lose its way flavor-wise a little bit, so I just kind of tightened things up.
That's pretty good if I do say so myself.
When Brooklyn Lager was introduced, basically beer was one kind of yellow fizzy liquid. That was the stuff that people knew as beer. When people saw Brooklyn Lager, the first thing they said is, what's wrong with it? What do you mean it's wrong with it? It's beautiful, it's dark. It's like, well, it's amber colored because it has some caramelized malts. What's that smell? It's like, oh, well, we've added some hops and they would taste it. It's like, my God, it's so bitter. And then immediately it's like, get out. I don't want anything from Brooklyn. This isn't beer. Like, what are you talking about? And literally, people would freak out and they would be angry. Really, the thing that we always had confidence in was other people's good taste. Put the beer in front of them, let them drink it, and let them come around to their own conclusion. Every cultural event, etc., that happened in Brooklyn, we were always there. We were among the founding people to support Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival. And people would taste the beer and they'd say, you know what, this is pretty good. I think today Brooklyn Lager is in 36 or 37 countries. I've had it everywhere from Shanghai to Australia, absolutely worldwide. What was a strange little beer 25 or 30 years ago has grown into the everyday beer for so many people all over the world. But we haven't changed. Everybody else changed. We stayed exactly where we were and we waited for them to come to us. The easy way would have been, why don't we dumb it down a little bit so that you can be fine with it? Flavor's too big, we'll dumb it down. Color's too dark, we'll dumb it down. Aroma's too big, we'll dumb it down. And instead, we held firm and we said, this beer is exactly the beer we want to drink, and eventually we think that a lot of you will come to like it. And they did.